Today, we're diving into a topic that might seem simple, but it holds a lot of meaning. We're talking about birthdays, specifically how we celebrate them and the cultural differences between celebrating according to the solar calendar and the lunar calendar. What do you think, B?
Yeah, it's an interesting topic. Many people just casually celebrate their birthdays, but I think there's more depth to it. When we think about the lunar calendar, it's not just a date on the calendar, but it's tied to deeper traditions and meanings, right?
Exactly. In the lunar tradition, birthdays are tied to a much deeper understanding of oneself. It's not just about throwing a party or receiving gifts, but rather reflecting on why we are here, our purpose, and the significance of our existence.
Right. It's not just a celebration, it's a reminder. The lunar calendar brings us closer to the roots of our culture. We are, after all, descendants of an ancient civilization that understood the importance of cycles. Do you think people nowadays connect with that?
Honestly, I think most people miss that deeper connection. We're so focused on the solar calendar, on the material aspects of birthdays, parties, gifts, and such, that we forget the spiritual and reflective aspects that the lunar calendar encourages. It's a time to reconnect with our roots, to focus on our personal growth.
So you're saying when we celebrate a birthday on the solar calendar, we might miss out on that reflection. But by celebrating according to the lunar calendar, it's a chance to focus on who we really are, right?
Exactly. In the lunar tradition, it's a time for reflection about our place in this world, the significance of our life, and even our future path. It's not just about partying or celebrating casually. It's about using that day to reassess our purpose, our growth, and our direction.
I see. It's almost like a moment to align with the universe, to acknowledge our existence. And when you really think about it, the older we get, the more this reflection becomes necessary. So, when you celebrate a birthday, do you take time to reflect on your own life's purpose?
Yes, definitely. For me, it's not just a day to enjoy cake and gifts. It's a time to think deeply about why I'm here and what my life means. It's almost like a mini check-in with myself. Am I on the right path? Am I living up to my potential?
I like that. It makes you more intentional about how you live your life. But do you think people are even aware of this kind of importance when they're younger?
Probably not, right? As kids, we're just focused on the fun part, the presents and the cake. But as we get older, we start to realize that there's a deeper layer. And that's why I think it's so important to not just celebrate birthdays superficially. We should use it as an opportunity to connect with our true selves.
That makes sense. So, what you're saying is that in order to truly honor ourselves, we should take the time to reflect, not just on the solar calendar, but on the lunar calendar too. That's where the real growth happens.
Exactly. It's about making that spiritual connection, especially during our birthday month. Taking the time to think about our growth, our journey, and how far we've come. It's a reminder that we're not just going through the motions. We're meant to evolve, to understand ourselves more deeply.
That's profound. I think many people could benefit from this perspective. Instead of focusing on the superficial celebrations, we should take the time to pause, reflect, and really ask ourselves, why am I here? What can I do to grow?
Absolutely. And that's what makes the lunar calendar special. It's a time to reflect and embrace our deeper connection to the world, not just a party. So next time your birthday rolls around, maybe take a moment to reflect, not just celebrate.
Well said. It's about growth, purpose, and understanding the bigger picture. Let's encourage our listeners to think about this the next time their birthday comes up, and maybe even try celebrating with a little more reflection.
I couldn't agree more. Let's make our birthdays not just a celebration, but a stepping stone for growth and self-discovery.
Definitely. Here's to more meaningful birthdays ahead.